your Filipina page here. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, just this idea just popped out in my mind in an instant as I was doing my household chores. Because otherwise I will forget. I have so many things in my mind, to be honest. But I just watched something earlier. It's not really about this Western East, issues like that. But I just saw like a snippet of like a quote or philosophy in life, and I remember this. So, I think there has been a confusion and a misconception of the term submissiveness, in comparison to the West and the East. So the way they understand the term submissiveness is like you're a robot, you're in total control, like you're in a dictatorship kind of rule when it comes to like government, like that, something like you're in a communist way of living. So they have used these terms, submissiveness and slavery, interchangeably and synonymous to each other. But let me just give light to this issue as regards to the perspective, Asian perspective, Philippine way of looking this term. Now, in the Philippines, when you are submissive, it means that you honor and respect your men as leaders, head of the house, head of the family, where the plans, usually the planning for the family, building the family, and securing the future of the family emanates from the man. And then he will discuss to the wife or the partner that I have this idea and this is what I wish to do for us, not for myself being a man, or vice versa, something. So it's like a collective effort. In a family, it's always a collective effort. Like if you're couples, you talk, you discuss, and you honor which decision is best for the whole family. But if there are cases that this idea is really, pushed by the husband, and you see as a woman or as a wife or as a partner, you see that it is good and best for all of you or for the whole family, especially involving the kids, she will go for it, definitely. No questions asked anymore. It's always for the benefit and welfare of the family. That's always in our minds as Filipinas and even Filipino men. So yeah, and then if they have the kids already, for example, if the couple have kids already, as I've said, it's a collective effort as a family. The man will do his duty to provide and secure and protect the family, plan things, and decide what is best for the whole family. And the woman does her thing too, for the family also, for the husband and the kids. So it means that they do their own respective roles. Even if the woman is working, I mean, this is already redundant because I've explained this already in my previous videos, but I will just add up a bit. So if they have kids, collective effort, the kids will also at the same time will do their own respective roles as kids, as children, to obey their parents, respect their parents, and help their parents in whatever little things that they can. For example, doing some errands. For example, studying hard. Because when kids, just kids, we already, as kids in the family, we already train them to do a bit of help because it's for their future. Doing house, if boys should, be responsible, and men, grooming them to be responsible and good men for their future family, future wife, and future father someday. And if you have daughters, you train them to do the main duties and obligations of a mom, a mother, a wife, of a woman. Household chores, helping the mom, assisting the mom in, washing the dishes, little things. As a matter of fact, when I was a kid, okay, modesty aside, we have three helpmaids, I mean, in the house. We don't treat them as slaves. They have equal rights, and until now, our government has, given priorities and, equal rights to our helpmaids, and we consider them as family members, not as slaves or whatnot. You yeah, so going back, we used to have three during my childhood days, and my dad and my mom always post reminders on the fridge to do this. Okay, breakfast, page, my name for example, breakfast, wash the dishes. My other brother will do this, and my sister will sweep the floor. Little small things that, it's actually not really like forcing us to do, but training us in a way, not the whole day, just a few minutes, and then they will, of course, the how the nannies will be there to look and follow again, because of course we don't clean well that time. So just showing you the picture, of how it is and how we do it. And I'm sure majority of the Filipino homes are also like that, for sure. And yeah, so going back to that topic of interchanging the terms, we are not robots. Being a wife, for example, we are not robots, with having remote controls that, okay, your man or your husband will say, sit, stand, cook food, silent, mute. No, it's not like that. And yeah, I've in my previous video I said it's not slavery. It's our love, care, and support, and our understanding of each one's respective roles, gender roles. And speaking of gender roles and gender equality, we are we're in the top 10 list of the most gender equal advocates and doers, or how you say the exact word, in the whole world. The Philippines is very equal when it comes to women and men's right. Now, I'm going to talk about that too a little, but I will do it in a separate video. When you violate women's right here, we have our feminist group too, but it's just in the proper, position, not extremes, like, you know what I mean. So if the woman is exploited, then we don't keep silent on that. Our government is not like that. We have non-government organizations dealing with that. We have radio stations. We have one senator, if I can shout it out, who has been, even if he's not the senator before, he has been helping a lot of women already, abroad and in the Philippines, who are abused and exploited. And there are some foreigners who have also been helped when Filipinos abuse them. So that's why, I mean, So that's why it's crazy when you hear, this rants and I don't know what. I mean, this is not a hate speech. When we do clapbacks and responses, it's just a defense, and at least like educating also some of those who don't really know about us. And there was one comment, and I will just comment on that actually in another video. Sometimes we just need to lower down ourselves to be humble and accept things that, we are not perfect. No one is perfect. But we just have to be accountable you know, to what we do, and just don't hate other people. It's normal to be angry, to be mad, or, but at the end of the day, you're the ones to be most affected. You as an individual. Speaking of a lot of bad experience, painful experience, I have that. I have that before, or even sometimes now, but it is what it is. You just have to move on and accept, and even, look look up yourself, look for some flaws or some things, aspects that you need to improve. Because me, I after so many years, to be honest, last year I did a lot of changes to myself too. Not physically, okay, because it won't change, like, but yeah, as as a person, as an individual, I realized a lot of my mistakes, the things that I should not do and should do. And because that's also part of the painful and bad experiences that I had before. So always take the positive side of whatever bad things that happened or will happen. Right? So, yeah, I'm going out of the topic, out of order, says the court. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's getting hot here. I'm sorry. Whatever. I know someone will already hate how I look again. I don't care about that. Important is this one. This and your heart. Spread love. Be positive. Stay happy. Mwah.